have like a few assignments to do for school as we're nearing the end of the semester today, so I really kind of need to get started on that. A few overdue assignments, I might say, but nonetheless, we're gonna get them done today.
Something like this happened. Come on, Nezuko. I got you. Don't die on me. No matter what it takes, I'll save you. I won't let you die. I promise I'll save you. No matter what it takes, your big brother will save you.
I wanted to show you guys the fit of today because I'm going out with a friend to Tokyo discount, and this is it. Just like a cute little baggy casual number. This is honestly the outfit I wear to job interviews, except like usually more put together, but this is what we're wearing right now. And now I need to do my hair and do my makeup, so okay, the best lighting's here right now. I finished the look. I think I look cute. You have to go into your little sibling's room to get the best light. Yeah, it's so dark in here. I'm trying to do Rare Beauty blush, the dewy one in the like peachy tone, and it's really subtle. I just put it on very lightly today, just because I've heard like it's, yeah, it's very pigmented, and I kind of like it. You see it more in person a little bit more, but I think my makeup looks cute today. Very simple, very nice, and it look kind of like I'm filming a 90s music video, like an R&B video, where like we're at the beach and there's flowy curtains and there's a shirtless guy, or I'm the shirtless guy. Like I don't have a shirt under here, I have like 6-pack abs, and then there's like a hot girl. Anyways, I'm excited to hang out with my friend today because we don't get to hang out one-on-one super often. It's mostly like with our boyfriends or with other people, so I'm really excited to just get some one-on-one time with a good friend. And I haven't put on any lip product yet because I put on Vaseline and I need to brush my teeth anyways. I had coffee, and I'm probably about to have coffee again, so. Nice to see you again. Although I can't hear myself talking. That makes me uncomfortable. Oh. We'll just do the quirky thing. Hi. Hello, nice to see you. As you can see, I'm in the process of doing something I shouldn't do. And also there have been some changes. Very recent changes as of like a few hours ago. Because these cool dandy things are both gifts from my mom. And I wasn't going for the pink setup, but I kind of like it. It feels like it goes with my room a lot more than I thought it would. Because the rest of my room is kind of like primer. I don't know. I think it's swell. I think it's neat. I like it. She's cool. She will stay. There is much to update you all on. Many positive things, amazing things. More than I could even really say on camera, because a lot of it just needs to come to fruition before I say it. Yeah, it's so nice to see you, first of all. I feel like I haven't really filmed because I didn't know what to film. I felt a little shy, and also it was finals week. There was just so much going on with work and school and just life in general, so I kind of decided to just take a break for a bit. But I kept being creative in my spare time, or at least tried to. And I'm really excited for this winter break because I feel like I'm really getting into a groove of creativity, and then going into next semester I'm gonna start all my art courses. So it feels like, you know, I feel like I'm finding a part of myself that I haven't really found in a long time. Honestly, really happy lately. I didn't even expect to get this many gifts for Christmas. I had already kind of spoiled one of my gifts by walking into the guest room closet. Don't tell my mom. But yeah, I just didn't really expect this. And the way she put it was just because like I was doing so well in school and just working really hard. And I feel like the end of this year I've just seen so many fruits of my labor, I guess. Like, I feel like this past year I worked so hard personally in my own mental health and myself and how I interact in my relationships. I worked hard on going back to school and making that work into my life, and I worked hard in my job. And you know, I recently got a new opportunity. I wasn't planning to leave my job anytime soon, but how can I say no to a new environment full of women, sisterhood, that is just so encouraging and positive and really wants to see me thrive. It could all be bullshit, I don't know, but how can I say no to that kind of opportunity? How can I not even give myself a chance to try? It's really weird because I've never felt like the end of a year is like the end of an era, but like the end of this year has really felt like the end of an era for me. Like, so many different eras just come to this conclusion. I feel like my relationship is entering a new space with my boyfriend, and I feel like my school life is entering a new space. I feel like my work life is entering a new space, my family life. I'm entering a new space, blah blah blah, new space. It just feels everything is changing, but in such a good way. I feel like I had to change first, and I did change so dramatically over this last year, while still keeping the cool parts of me, before like everything in my life could change. I've been listening to Put Your Records On by Corinne Bailey Rae, is that her name? And God, it's such a good song, and I feel like, I don't know, the lyrics are really speaking to me at this point in my life. I'm really having my like coming of age moment where like You know, I feel like my true coming of age years were not coming of age really. You know, I was little, I was tiny, I was dealing with a lot, and now I don't know, my coming of age has just been years in the making. And I feel like I've really found myself in ways I never really expected, and learned so much about my life in the past year. I feel really fulfilled, and not just by the rewards I've been gifted, even though I'm just so incredibly grateful for everything that's happened lately. It's more so just for like the person I've become. I feel so much more whole. Like, I sit down and I draw, and I love illustrating again, and I love creating, and there's so many parts of myself that I'm just so grateful to have again. As I thought, because I dyed my hair, because my hairdresser said my hair would not bleach well until it grows out, so I mean, I was also kind of scared it would go super light, so I'm kind of like okay with this. We'll just see how it dries, but I'm gonna properly wash my hair because it's gross right now. So the only thing is I have so much fucking bleach, and I have to toss it out. That's so sad. That's genuinely so fucking sad. I got new toner, Kiehl's one, because I heard such good things about it, and it wasn't expensive for the size, so I think it'll be good because I have really sensitive skin. And as far as I know, this does not have any fragrance. Hello, this is how the hair turned out. I think it looks kind of cool. It reminds me, it literally just looks like what I did like 2 years ago, which is fine with me because it looked good, so I like it, especially when I put my hair up. I feel like the lighter tone around my face, like the hair framing the face when I put my hair up, just looks good. It frames very well. I like it. Part of me now wants to do it to the whole head of hair because it has like a really nice ombre effect that I didn't intend for, but it happened anyways. And I just want it all over my hair now. But anyways, it's a new day, as you can tell, because it's dark out. Well, okay, it's like 7:45, so not to be too dramatic, but I literally just had such a busy day. I got my COVID booster. Hold on, let's see. And then I also did some other errands, but yeah, I got my booster shot. I am fully vaccinated, which is awesome, super cool. Go get vaccinated if you haven't already. If you don't want to, your body, your choice, I guess, but also you probably should. But that's a whole other conversation that I am not educated enough to have, nor do I have the proper platform for it. All I can advise, go get vaccinated. If you don't want to, I don't care. I try to chill here and there. I think I need to find a new definition of chilling, or like find a new ritual of relaxing, but for the most part I chilled. It was cool, it was great, it was grand, awesome. I just had like a little bit of a moment of just like intense spiritual, like like I was just like doing a reading, and then I could just feel this presence of this soul or the spirit that like just had so much deep love for me, that I had so much love for just someone, a loved one that had passed on, and just had a moment, just blah. And with that came messages of just like, I am deserving in this moment of everything that I've ever wanted. I am deserving of everything that I work hard for every day, the reason that I wake up every day, you know, whether it is to just have a good day, to just live a good life, to just be around my loved ones, any source of fulfillment. I am completely deserving of it in this moment, right here, right now, as I am in this very second. And I just kind of cried a little bit because I just need to hear that, because I feel like I work hard a lot, and especially when it comes to career things, I often feel like I come up short, and it makes me feel like maybe I just need to work harder and harder, and then I work too hard and I get really stressed, and I end up not doing anything productive because I'm so stressed. And then it's just a constant cycle where I just don't feel completely deserving. I just needed it. I just needed a refresher that like it's also just nice to know that the work, the process itself can be the fulfillment, and that's okay. Like, I get so much fulfillment from making videos, I get so much fulfillment from being creative and making art, and I get so much fulfillment from being around my loved ones and like hanging out with people. And the end goal itself, while it will, no matter what it is, when it is, what it looks like, it'll be completely satisfying. I know. I don't know, the term end goal is so weird because it's like, what is the end goal? The goal always moves because you're constantly living and changing, and your ideas of success are constantly evolving as you get older and wiser, and more wise in the sense of like, you know what you need more so. But yeah, it's basically just my camera saying, but yeah, let's focus on the end goal. Know that I deserve any amazing abundance, love, prosperity, light, and positivity in this moment as I am, and not just for what I produce or how much I produce, you know, quality or quantity. I want to put out the best versions of myself constantly, and the best version of myself is also always changing. So just I'm throwing a lot of spiritual quote-unquote advice at you, but it's more so just me and my thought process and how I've come to cope with living life in the time that we do, and the situations that we do, and the situations that I do. Everyone lives in different situations and goes through different situations, so we all cope very differently and have different ideas of what life is meant to be. You know, the meaning of life is always changing. Every moment, for every person. We live for different things every day, and even if it's just one small thing like a cat, very cute little cat, or a dog, or a hamster, or your partner, or yourself, you should always live for yourself no matter what, because you know that you can always become better. Your situation will always get better in some way, shape, or form. I was gonna say if you let it, but that sounds like victim blaming. But yeah, my camera's on, so I'm gonna go bake cookies, and then we're gonna do some yoga together. That's better, I guess. None of this is looking great. It's the end of the holiday season, as you can hear right now. I just got back from Austin visiting, well, surprising my dad's side of the family over there. I was literally there for like one day, and that was just Christmas. I spent Christmas Eve running errands and then being stuck in the airport or on the plane, and it was just not fun. I don't recommend traveling directly on holidays ever. I would never do it again, but in this case I just wanted to really see my family, and yeah, it was just one sacrifice that led to a really amazing memory and experience that I probably won't get to experience for a while again, just because now I'm at the point in my life where, you know, I moved away from New York a while ago, and that was where all my family was. We all lived in New York, in like Queens and Brooklyn and Long Island, so it was like I got to see my family every holiday, every family member, most of my family members. And now it's like I kind of have to make sacrifices to see them, whether it be sacrificing not seeing one family member for another, like leaving my mom and mom's side of the family here to go see my father's side of the family. But yeah, I think just the holidays too like any 20-year-old adult, anyone in their early late 20s, whatever age you are, where you're just finally recovering from your childhood and your childhood traumas. I just still struggle a lot with being around my family and trying to learn how to cope with the things I've experienced with them, while still learning how to have them in my life and how to let them into my life, especially with my parents. I don't want to say that I had the most traumatic childhood, but I don't want to say that I had the best. It was a lot. Honestly, my parents were really young when they had me, so I feel like they had to sacrifice a lot, but I also feel like they didn't sacrifice a lot. It feels like, this is getting too deep or too TMI, but like it feels like I was the one who was sacrificed a lot growing up. And especially around the holidays, I always feel this kind of guilt because my family, I've always loved Christmas and stuff, and my family's always been really good about Christmas, and I feel like I always receive a lot on Christmas, and it just makes me feel guilty because I don't have this amazing image of the way I was treated growing up emotionally or mentally. Yeah, so it's like, I don't know. Basically, I've just kind of arrived at this conclusion this past few days, spending time with my dad and that side of the family. I just felt a little sad, and I was just like feeling very resentful and angry, and then I realized, no, I'm not going to be able to change my parents or the way they act or react to me, and I'm not going to be able to change their opinions or who they are as people, but I do want them in my life until maybe, I hope this never happens, until maybe they like cross a boundary that's literally too far, too gone, but I do want them in my life, and I value my family. It's just becoming an emotional, no, not emotional, just becoming an adult emotionally. It's been pretty hard, and I was talking to my aunt extensively. We were just on the balcony just talking for like an hour or so, just about all of our trauma and everything that we've dealt with that side of the family, and just the anger that we have and our reactions and resentment, and just, yeah, it was just a conversation that was so very needed. But she said like she remembers this moment in high school where I had to go to a psych ward because I was that low in my depression at that point, and it was a moment in my life where I realized that like, if no one else is gonna help me or save me, then I'm just gonna do this myself. Because it was really a moment where I was 15 years old, and I feel like every adult in my life had kind of failed me, and in that moment where I feel like I should have been prioritized, or like my feelings should have been prioritized, it felt like I was pushed aside and everyone's egos came first. So feels like a lot to share this, but I pride myself on being an open and honest person, and strong enough to where no one can really take advantage of that in any way. You know, I've dealt with these emotions and these feelings, and I'm dealing with them, and so I think it's okay for me to process them out loud and be communicative about them openly. So yeah, this month has been rough. I've been really tired and just dealing with a lot with work and life situations and being an adult, but I feel like I've come really far, and I'm really happy with where I am right now. Yeah, but I guess this will be the last time I'm talking to you, so I just want to say thank you for hanging out with me. I love you and I appreciate you, and I really do appreciate the space that I have to share my thoughts so openly, and I love being able to express myself so honestly, because there's nothing I would ever want to hide from the world about me. There's no huge secret or anything. Just me learning how to be me constantly, and I hope that inspires other people to do the same. But yeah, thanks. I will see you. Happy holidays, happy new year. I really hope 2021 was a great year for you, or whether you healed or learned some lessons or got some great opportunities or met some amazing people or just had some good memories this year. Whatever positive you can think of this year, just think about it for a moment and just be grateful for it, and just know that 2022, no matter what it holds, there will always be something positive about it. Something. You just gotta find that one thing, or maybe 10 things, or however many. This year for me was really important, and it was amazing growth-wise and relationship-wise, and just I grew so much as a person, and I feel so proud of myself and proud of the people around me, and just what I really made out of my life. I went back to school, so that's amazing. Passed all my classes, so that's even better. But yeah, happy New Year's, guys.